another day, another dollar, and today's trade of the day is USDCHF. I am short USDCHF, sold dollar Swiss, and stop losses at break even, as you can see there, and I'm already up on this move 50 plus pips, and this is another textbook smart trader setup. And in this video I'm going to show you how to trade USDCHF like the banks.
Batman, Batman, Batman. Batman, Batman, Batman.
So as always, as a smart trader, what we do is we start on the 4-hour time frame so that we can identify our high interest levels, specifically levels where price went up and down with high volume, so we can identify our supply and demand levels. So the first level which I'm going to look at is the supply level, which is this level over here where price actually pushed down with high volume. Now, for those of you that have got my free video training, initially this looks like a demand level, but I'm going to show you when we get to the 15-minute time frame why this is actually a supply level. So now that we have identified our supply level on the 4-hour time frame, the next level we need to look for is our demand level, and the demand level we're looking at now is this level here, again where price moved up with high volume, indicating a potential demand level, and this is all done on the 4-hour time frame. Then what we do is we go to the 15-minute time frame so that we can actually draw these high interest levels, okay, so that we can see exactly what price levels the banks are focusing on, okay, because we want to trade like smart traders and follow the smart money. So let's start with our demand level over here. So demand level, we have our demand level is this level over here. Again, we're using FX volume to help us to identify these high interest levels. So this here is our demand level over there, and then as we can see earlier on, there is a potential demand level clue that we can keep an eye on as well, okay, which is another area where price pushed up with high volume, because these are the levels we want to look at. We want to look at which levels did price push up with high volume for demand levels, and which levels did price push down with high volume for supply levels, so that we know what levels the banks are focusing on, so that again when price comes back and tests those levels, that we trade in line with the smart money, because that's what smart traders do. And then if we head over to the supply level now, okay, so for those of you who have the free video training, now you'll be able to see. So we have here on this point over here, price pushed down with high volume, okay, indicating a supply level. So now you can see why this is a supply level and not a potential demand level like it looked like on the 4-hour time frame. So I mean, this is nice and simple, screaming in your face, supply level, here I am. So we know exactly what the smart money is focusing on, which levels the smart money is focusing on, so that we as smart traders can also focus on those levels. So there we have our supply level, we have our demand level drawn on our 15-minute time frame, and then all that's left for us to do is to analyze the price action, specifically when price comes back to test these key levels that we identify previously before price comes back to these levels. So as you can see here, the analysis is pretty simple. We had price push up to come up and test our supply level, and we know that whenever price tests a supply level, all we got to do is look for selling opportunities so that we can trade like the smart traders and not like the dumb amateur traders who see price has been pushing up and are induced to buy. We trade opposite to the dumb traders and in line with the banks, so that we stand a higher probability of being successful traders and collecting those pips. And then as you can see, price came up to test the supply level, actually started to consolidate a bit at this level before obviously we saw here price actually begin to like move straight down. Look at this move, straight down, like minimal pullbacks from the supply level all the way down to where, okay, to the demand level that we previously have identified over there. Which is why, again, when you trade like the banks, when you trade USDCHF like the banks, you want to trade using supply and demand forex and forex volume, because this is what the banks are focusing on. As you can see here, look at this, we had price consolidate, pretty much pause at the supply level, then all of a sudden shoot out, okay, look at that big move down, and then look where it's pausing, at the demand level. So supply and demand 101. So we've got price now testing the demand level. So what we want to look for here for future setups is, Okay, if price continues to consolidate at this level or pause at this level, then we can start looking for potential buying opportunities here, since price is now at a demand level and now the amateurs are induced to sell. So you can see here, when you're a smart trader, you get in on the move before it happens, not like the amateur traders that get in on the move after it happens. Okay, or if price continues to push down, then we can look for another potential buying opportunity here at this demand level clue that we identified earlier on. Okay, and that's how we trade like smart traders. We are Aweh Millionaire. If you enjoyed the video, leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and hit that bell.
Batman, Batman, Batman.